Good morning. It's Chris in the morning, brought to you by Watts Home Center. Coming up on 9 o'clock right now, 57 degrees in downtown LaGrange and all of Oldham County right now. We got a train headed down Main Street this morning. It's going to be going westbound towards Buckner and Louisville, so look for the traffic closures there. Now, as we do once a month, we get Oldham County Judge Executive David Voegele here in the studio with us to talk about all that's going on around town. And County Judge, good morning. Good to see you.
Hey, good morning. Top of the morning to you, Chris.
How you doing this morning?
Well, I'm fine. I was a little surprised when you had said Stevie Wonder from the 70s. It used to be Little Stevie Wonder's. Everything, when you get to be a certain point in life, and I'm at that point, all of a sudden, things used to be 10 and 20 years ago, now they're 50 years ago.
I know, it's hard to believe. I was talking to somebody the other day, and I was like, when I grew up on the river, this is the early 70s, 78, 79, my mom was listening to the 30s and 40s music, and that was like 30 years before. Now, that's the 80s. And it's like, oh my God.
Really, I know. All the 90s don't seem that far back, but it's 30 years ago.
Yeah, we're all getting older and more wiser, hopefully.
Well, hopefully.
I got a couple, actually several questions to ask you this morning. First off, I understand your Deputy County Judge, Kevin Nuss, is going to be retiring at the end of this month.
Yes, Kevin is going to leave us. I'm sad about that. Kevin has been an outstanding public employee for 39 years.
Wow.
He's been in he's been in our county police. He's actually worked for the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office. He's been in the state police. He's been our emergency management director and dispatch director. And 7 years ago, I asked him to become deputy county judge. He has done an excellent job. We all have a life to lead, and there's a time and a place for all seasons or whatever.
Sure.
And I guess it's come. He's reached that point where he actually gets more money staying home than he does working. And so he's just by working for free here.
Well, that's not a bad deal. Yeah.
And he loves to work, but he has grandkids and family, so a lot of things going on in his life. So
we congratulate Kevin on his retirement, and that's
right.
great.
And I have another person in the wings who will be announced soon. It'll be taking that position, and of course we'll welcome that person, and I think he's going to do a good job. As in every new position, it takes you a little bit to get up to speed as to what's going on. But we have I've got a new person, and I'm not quite ready to say his name out loud yet because I haven't given his name to the fiscal court yet. But it'll be fine.
We'll look for the scoop.
Coming
up soon. Another thing, and we're happy to say this is finally happening. The pool at the John Black Aquatic Center. That is almost done. It's going to open up.
We're moving along here. We've promised everyone that this will be open on Memorial Day. Whoops,
there goes the engine.
We've got trains are getting longer and longer, and
louder and louder and longer and longer.
I can say without any hesitation that CSX discusses nothing with us about what they're going to run through our town or. We don't know what's on any of these box cars or tank cars that go through. There goes tank car now, 4 or 5 of them.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them going by today.
Our pool, yes, we're going to be open on Memorial Day, and we're excited about a new slide that we have bought that's actually a little bigger than the last slide. Got some other thrill to it. I think, pool's a pool, water's water. They're having something that sets it off. And I would like kids, to wake up and say, "Hey, Mom, I want to go to the pool today." Because I'm having fun on that slide.
And the Oldham County Parks and Rec has done a great job. I saw that they have posted yesterday. They're looking for lifeguards, so they have several positions for lifeguards. The concession stand out there, ticket takers, which would be a perfect job for high school seniors.
Right, and I'm not necessarily a complaint, but let's say an observation. there had been some readjustment of how many lifeguards you have to have on duty at any one time, and we're going to have to staff up quite a bit because there's some new rules that I can't really repeat accurately, but you might have 9 lifeguards standing around. It's about every third person's a lifeguard or somebody.
Right. Well, you'll be safe there, and you're going to be able to enjoy it.
We want everybody to be safe, obviously. That's and have fun with the new things. We're also redoing the interior of the bathhouse, so that was pretty disgusting. Reached the point of where it needed to be changed. And
well, we're finally looking forward to that because it's been a long time coming, and I know the residents are going to love it. And are there going to be? Is this something that you can? Do you have to have like a season pass for, or can you just go pay if you want to go out and swim one
both.
day?
Pay as you go, and or you could buy a family season pass and just go an unlimited number of times.
Yeah.
So you have to. Each family has to make its decision on
How you want to handle that?
Right. Again, I can't quote you. The season pass, I think, is $200 and something. It's a better deal if you've got 3 kids and you're going to go.
If you got
right. I mean, so you can take your choice on how you want to do that.
But it's going to be a great place to cool off this coming
Well, I
summer.
hope so. Well, we've got it out in the sun though, so.
Well, that's okay. It's still water. It still gets you cool.
And we're going to build a pickleball.
Ooh.
Excuse me. A pickleball court behind the pool down. There's a lower level there between the pool and the other part of the park and lake, and we're going to put a pickleball court up there for senior citizens who want to come out and play pickleball, and there's quite a few of them, I believe.
I want to try that. I haven't, it's kind of like a large version of ping pong.
Right, right.
Now, the other subject that a lot of people have been watching Grapevine and stuff, and everybody's like, when is the 71? This is supposed to have been done. This is supposed to have been done already. And I know you're getting probably phone calls and emails. Has there been any kind of update on the finishing of the Ernie Harris Parkway entrance and exit ramps?
Well, the latest information I have, and hot off the press, not exactly what we want, but it's going to be paved very soon. There's another layer of pavement to put down. There are also lights to be put up. So we're told now that it should be done by those steps should be finished by the end of April.
Okay.
Although the highway, I sent an email to the highway department last week, asked the same question. That's why I'm up to date on this in a minute. But they said the contractor has until the 1st of August to finish it.
Oh, come on.
Well, I know. All that was, let's say, not the way we understood it here. We were talking about opening in December.
Yeah, and then it was January.
Pushed ahead a little bit, and I was told the kind of thing had to be done by the end of March, and now I'm told the contract says the state contract with whoever they have it with is April 1st. But I think.
Do you mean April or August? You said April 1st, you mean August?
That's because I'm 70.
I just wanted to make sure we had it right.
Yeah, you got to listen carefully to what I say. I might not repeat it.
Right. Well, still in all, I can understand people's, frustration on it. It seems like they made so much progress in such a short period of time there, and then it was like they just stopped. And then we had been told that there were other projects they had to move the crews to because they were ahead of schedule. And now it's like...
right. This is a big, not chess game, but it's a big board game. They're playing with these construction people, contractors. You get this done by this point, that done by that point. Sometimes there's bonus money in there if they get it done. I'm told, my understanding now is that they're going to redo the bridge at Crestwood before they move out to 393 with widening.
Yeah.
We always wondered before, well, how is it we're going to have 6 lanes coming into a bridge that's a 4-lane bridge? Why aren't we going to redo that?
Right.
And at one point they weren't. So The state highway engineer does not consult with me about anything. To
And,
be
and that's
honest
what people
about
need to
it.
know. This is a highway department, and granted, you have the information. They were supposed to communicate with you, but you're not the one. County judge and Oldham County's not doing that work.
No, we decide on county roads.
Right.
All county roads have a number. City roads, or let's put it this way, state roads have a number. County roads have a name.
Right.
Commerce Parkway.
Sure.
This so forth. But people get that all bollocksed up. They think it's all the same, and we're not doing that work, and we don't have control over it. But some additional news I do have, though, is that what about the bridges at 393 and there's 2 underpasses planned here. 3 highway down by Oldham County High School on 146, 393. Another one at Allen Lane and 146. Both of those have to have temporary bridges built for trains to go through there.
Okay.
We are told now that the order of those construction projects has been switched. That the Allen Lane Bridge will be done first.
Okay.
And they're going to let the contracts for that out at the end of this year, and then the work on the other bridge will those contracts go out next year. So we are inching closer to that. But once the Allen Lane Bridge is done, you'll be able to go up to Allen Lane here by the Methodist Church, take left or right, and go right down and get on the interstate.
That's going to be very convenient.
And that wide road, of course, will be widened and repaved, and there will be an underpass there, similar, but not exactly the same as the underpass in Crestwood near McDonald's.
Okay.
There are 2 of these coming, so we hopefully will live to see it. And
you know how the timing goes. Yes,
that's what they told me about the bridge, the East End Bridge, when I came to Kentucky in 1972. They said, "Well,
it'll be there eventually."
It's coming, but golly, they built that bridge, made a tunnel there underneath some historic house.
Right.
They spent billions.
I did a story on that when I worked at Wave News. Yeah.
And I asked a guy who lived to be 100 years old that lived on Highway 42, and Charlie Bodorf, God bless his soul, he's gone now. I said, he lived on 42 for 100 years. I said, did you ever see that house? He said, no, I never saw it.
It was hidden. It was hidden back. You couldn't see it. And of course, this is our bicentennial year. That is in full swing. I had the opportunity to meet with Nancy Dahlgren earlier this week about the Bicentennial Committee, and we are going to be your official voice of what is happening as far as events and so forth, getting it out. So we are real excited about this year Bicentennial.
Well, thank you. We are too, and we hope a number of events are being planned, and the Bicentennial will be in conjunction with some of our already successful existing events, like Oldham County Day and Arts on the Green, and trying to bring out the history of the county. Everything here has a history. It's not just Oldham County. Every organization, every church, everybody that's been here, Masonic Hall down the street here has something hanging on the wall there that I was told that the Lafayette, came through here one time and gave something. And we all have a history, and we will hope everybody will make some effort to bring out the history of their organization, as well as because it is part of the county as well, but we're all in an integrated situation.
And the History Center, Oldham County History Center, is a must stop by to see. They're constantly adding new artifacts, new exhibits. Nancy does a great job over there, Nancy Tice.
Right.
And, it is, even though we're in a small town, that museum has gotten national accolades.
Right.
And, of course, being part of the Underground Railroad, too. So
Nancy's done a great job, and she's written 2 or 3 books.
Several books, about the history.
Been reading one of her books, learning about some things I didn't know about. The
hidden history of LaGrange.
Come and gone, and you see just locally where, like, the Confederate home and Pee Wee Valley is gone. There's a cemetery there, but there were things. The building where we have the fiscal court building in LaGrange was called Funk Seminary, that corner at one time, and
the historic plaque is out there.
Right? Yeah, it's just what were these things about? What did our forefathers do?
Well, thank you, Judge, for coming in again and being with us. We'll look forward to your visit next month. And anything in between, let us know.
Okay, I sure will. I very much appreciate the opportunity to come in, Chris.
Thank you very much, County Judge Executive David Voegele this morning with us.